Hi guys, it's Saturday. I am still in my PJs, but somebody has requested that I let you guys know what my favorite colors are and what I would recommend for a starting palette for you. So the first thing I want to say is that I really don't like to recommend a starting palette for you because I'm all about teaching you how to express your voice, not my voice. That's what I do with all of my art mentoring students, and your color choices are part of your voice. So I can tell you all my favorite colors, which I'm about to do, but remember that colors are all about what you like. So whereas I might pick a bright, brilliant, summery palette, somebody else might like more fall hues, or somebody else might like more muted colors, or somebody else might like more pastel colors. So really the most important thing, please don't forget, is to choose what you love. Okay, now you can see that I have a lot of paint. These are just my heavy buddies. I also have a whole bunch of fluids. So, not trying to make you dizzy here, I'm gonna turn my phone around and I'm gonna show you my favorite paint colors. Just a sec. Okay, so if you're new to color mixing and you're trying to learn how to be a better painter and you feel like you're less experienced, then I don't recommend trying to learn to mix colors and learn to paint at the same time. It's just too much. Treat yourself to buying some pre-mixed colors and get colors you love. Like if you get one thing out of this video, that is the most important part. Now here are some of my favorite colors, and really I like very bright, summery, brilliant colors. Some people are going to choose more, coppers and ochres and siennas and Indian hues, but this is my palette. So here's some of my favorite colors. I really am crazy about teal. I use teal all the time. You can mix it with white and it just gives you so much brilliant variety for skies and water. Of course, you have to have a black and white. And so I like the golden titanium white, and I like the golden bone black. Now, in my courses, I go way more into the different types of paints, but these tall ones that you're seeing are called fluid paint. They have, they're more runny. So if you like more transparent, fluid, drippy paints, that's what those are. And the ones in the jars are the heavy body, which are more of a heavy buttery texture that's going to show your brush strokes more. So I definitely recommend a good solid black and white. One of my favorite blues is the teal. And then if you want to get a lighter one, I love this light phthalo blue. Now you can also buy phthalo blue and mix white in it, and then you'll have light phthalo blue. My favorite darker blue is cobalt or indigo. Sorry, not indigo. Indigo's nice too, but my other favorite blue that's even darker is Prussian blue. Prussian, if you want a good dark blue. All right, when we get to greens, I'm crazy about having a really good Kelly green. This is a permanent green light. It's fantastic. You can do so many things with it. And then if you want a lighter green, you can get a light green blue shade or a light green yellow shade. Those are really nice to have, bright summery colors. If you're more into muted fall colors, the green gold is one of my all-time favorites. So I would say get a darker green, get a lighter green, and those are my favorites. I also love this light phthalo green. Again, you could buy phthalo green and add white to it and you would have the same thing. If you like that sort of pastel-y between blue and green color, that's just a wonderful minty green. Okay, yellows. Oh my gosh, I could do an entire video on yellows, but cadmium light is a great place to start. I'm going to spin you around. I also love the bismuth yellows. They're a little paler and dustier. I always go with a lighter yellow. And again, someone else is going to give you a different opinion, but I think the cadmium yellow light is a great place to start. For oranges, I'm a big fan of the cadmiums also. So this is a heavy body cadmium orange, and it is just a brilliant orange. You can't beat it. Let's take a quick look inside. Bam, look at that. I mean, just brilliant, brilliant color. And remember, colors are about what you put them next to. So if you put cadmium orange next to a teal, boy, is that going to sing. Okay, so colors are going to change personalities when you put them next to different colors. So that is all about the relationship of color, and that's a whole nother aspect of color. There's so much to learn, and this is just a very, very intro on my favorite colors. All right, when you get into reds, I like a Pyrrole red. I'm out of Pyrrole red, so I've just got the light here. And this is a fluid paint again. This is runnier, higher viscosity, and a Naphthol red medium is a good darker red. The Naphthols I really like. So if you want to start out with a good red, that's a great choice. And there is a Naphthol red medium and light as well. So I always want to have a good magenta. It's just a fun color, having magentas and teals and green gold. So get colors you love. Again, that's the bottom line, but this medium magenta is my favorite magenta. It is so yummy. It looks great next to so many different colors. Yeah, so there's that. And then I'm not a big purple person, but a good violet is wonderful. So those are, I mean, really, I pick different paints every single day, depending on what I'm working on. For example, this is more minty trees. These are more sky blue birds. This is the top of a forest that you can see has all kinds of summery greens. So really, every day is a different color choice. But the bottom line is get some colors that you love. Hope that helps. Bye.